about my man JR, the one I've scheduled my day around to make sure I listen to his show, even if I don't get to call in all the time.
Here's JR.
It is the JR Sport Brief Show here with you coast to coast on the Infinity Sports Network. It's the second to last JR Sport Brief Show. You want to give me a holler? It's easy. 888-710-4ISN. You want to reach out to me? You want to keep up with me? What the hell I'm doing? Easy. At JR Sport Brief. X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I'm not a hard guy to find. Instagram, everything at JR Sport Brief. Right before we went to break, I took your calls. We talked about Puka Nacua putting his foot in his mouth. We know that his team, the Los Angeles Rams, are going to be in Seattle.
Check, 1-2.
As numero uno in the NFC West and the entire NFC. We just have to see if it's going to take place. We'll talk more about the game at the top of the hour in about 30 or so minutes. But before we do that, I do want to mention to you someone who looks like he might be on his way back, but he really ain't going to play unless there's some type of catastrophe. Anthony Richardson, remember him? Yeah, the guy that the Colts selected number 4 overall in 2023. The guy who accidentally broke his face, with a training stick and a rubber band. Yeah, he's going to be practicing again. The season is over. Daniel Jones has blown out his damn leg. The Colts have a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers trying to keep them alive. And Anthony Richardson is back to practicing. And so he stood in front of the media today, and he spoke for the first time ever. Listen to what he had to say about being able to practice. But then I want you to hear this caveat. Listen to this.
I thank God for it. Sitting at home, it's not fun. It's really boring. Not being in the building as much when it first happened, really boring. Not being around my teammates, not being able to go to the stadium and all that was really boring. But I thank God for being able to go out there and practice today, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good. Yeah, I guess it is boring after you take a rubber band to your eye and break your face. That sucks. Here, let's listen to him. What the hell happened to your eye?
Yeah, just warming up. Bad. Something just freaky just happened, with the band in the locker. It just happened. And, I'm here now, so I'm not really worried about it.
Did you wear anything special glass-wise when you're practicing?
Nah, still the same old visor on there. Nothing different.
You'll throw a visor on. Okay. Rubber banding an object to your eye that breaks your face. What a way to injure your face. I mean, tell somebody you got into a street fight against 5 people and one guy broke your eye, but you broke everybody else's face. Do that. You can't lie about that when it happened in the locker room. Now, here's the caveat that I mentioned. The guy is still having trouble seeing. He's going to start practicing, but his vision is not all the way back. What type of quarterback is that? Listen to him tell you.
No, I feel normal. I'm able to see, able to drive, walk around, not bump into anything, so I feel normal.
He feels normal, but his head coach, Shane Steichen, is just like, not so much, not so quite.
As I mentioned, last week, Anthony returned for physical, activity, but he still has some vision limitations in his eye. So we're going to get him back on the practice field, get him throwing, doing some scout team reps. So it's just something, that, he's going to have to manage, through the process.
I can't see all the way. You ask him, of course, it's like asking a kid, you okay? You okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine. I can go back in there, coach. I can go back in there. We
interrupt our regular programming for this special live sports presentation. This is high school basketball at its very best.
Schwartz cross court. Everett, 3 for the title.
DeBatey back to Martin with 3, cross the timeline with 2, to the basket, lefty left, good, and they call a foul! The clock is at 0, blocked by Shoeboy, rebound grab by Austin.
Bobs to Greg, turns, fires, 3, got it! He hit the 3!
Smith into the forecourt, down to 1 second, Smith puts it up at the buzzer, and puts it in!
Dominique to Greenberg, 3-ball, up, and in.
Two, Pranos with it, out to Getty, 1 second, he with the buzzer, no good, Springfield wins the district championship.
Fields fakes a handoff, goes to the basket, righty layup, no good, got it back, put it up, put it in, and a foul to go with it, a chance for a 3-point play, and Kennedy back on top. Here's Chess looking, cross-court Venice, she's open, 3-ball, up, got it! It goes in, and the Angry Ladies have
our 2025 and 2026 high school sports broadcasts on Sports Radio 96.7 and 790 WPIC is brought to you by Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch.
And we are live tonight here at Red Johnston Gymnasium, Sharpsville High School. A big Region 1 girls basketball game tonight here, 1 week out from Christmas. And a pretty good gift for us tonight and a gift for everybody in the area as the Sharpsville Blue Devils host Kennedy Catholic. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here along with Chris Burtch. Chris, Sharpsville off to a great start, 5-1. Kennedy, 4 games, 4 wins. Golden Eagles are 2-0 in the league. A game ahead of Sharpsville right now. Certainly a really intriguing matchup tonight. Sharpsville's been playing well. Kennedy, not a deep team in terms of roster size, but deep in terms of talent.
You look at both of these teams. Both of these teams lost, multiple all-time greats in the history of their program, off of teams last year. So, obviously a little bit of a known quantity with Tori Harvey and Bella Magestro on Kennedy Catholic. But still, we didn't know much about these teams heading in, and both of them have come out and, gotten close wins against quality opponents. They've stacked wins against teams that, maybe aren't in that elite category. And, I told Coach Hubbard maybe the most impressive thing on his resume, is that loss to Wilmington the other night, scoring 60 and keeping that thing close against that great pressure that Wilmington puts on. So, we know one thing. Both of these teams kind of new chemistry, new teams, so to speak, but both of them are playing electric basketball right now.
And I think, too, both of these teams, they can score.
Yeah, no question about it, right? You got, Tori Harvey at 24 a game, Bella Magestro 18 a game for Kennedy, and then Brooklyn Ramsey 17 leading the county, or one of the leaders in county in three-pointers. Dana Lovic's coming in with 3 a game, and then Kenley Masters over 11 a game. So these teams are scoring. And when you can score, all of a sudden everything else as far as your team's identity is open to you.
Kennedy Catholic and Sharpsville tonight here at Red Johnston Gymnasium. One of the great rivalries in Mercer County. Kennedy and Sharpsville, doesn't matter what sport, what time of year, what year it is. Both these schools circle that other school's name when the schedule comes out.
Yeah, there's no question about it, right? Some of the great games that we've seen in all of the sports between these two. And, nice little rivalry here in the region between these two great girls programs.
Kennedy and Sharpsville tonight here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Our video tonight brought to you in part by American Legion Post 299. And Sharon, we will take a break. When we come back, we'll take a deeper look at the teams. Chris also had a chance to speak with the head coaches, Sharpsville skipper Rob Hubbard and longtime Kennedy head coach Justin Magestro. We'll have those interviews, as well as the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups. More pregame from Sharpsville after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
Mailer Insurance is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Mailer's honors West Middlesex running star Anna Sophia Vicari as a November Female Athlete of the Month. Mailer's Insurance also honors Farrell football standout Aaron Pegues as a November Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to West Middlesex's Anna Sophia Vicari and Farrell's Aaron Pegues as they are the November Mailer Insurance Athletes of the Month. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA, an equal opportunity lender.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
Welcome back to Sharpsville High School. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. Aaron Byro back in the studio producing our game tonight here on Sports Radio 96.7. Chris, the Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles, the expectations are always high for Kennedy. Of course, a couple state titles recently. Last year, knocked out in the state quarterfinals. A bit of a surprise that the Golden Eagles didn't get back to Hershey, but running into an outstanding Bishop McCourt team in the state quarterfinals, so certainly no shame there. And then with the graduation losses, Lake Fields and Madison Flegger and Monique Vincent and so forth, really a decorated class.
Right.
The expectations are still high, but I think also more questions coming into this season than usual for Kennedy, and so far the question marks have been turned into exclamation points.
Yeah, I mean, here's what you have with this team. You have, two legitimate college players, and when I say college players, I mean like people that get their school paid for. Division I, Division II. Bella Magestro, Tori Harvey, great players. Harvey, 24 points a game. Bella Magestro, just steady, coming in at about 18 and a half a game.
1,121 career points for Bella Magestro. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
it's a point I wanted to kind of make.
Yeah.
1,100 points is a lot of points through 3 1/4 seasons of high school basketball. You don't think of her as a scorer.
As a facilitator, I was just going to say that. That's maybe the greatest kind of compliment you can say about her is right. She's over 1,100 points, 1/3 of the way, if that, into her senior season. And her career has been that of a facilitator. She has been someone who is, she lets the game come to her. She is, trying to find her teammates. She was a great compliment to Lake Fields all those years, kind of that co-point guard with Monique Vincent all those years. And, so that's just a tremendous kind of thing to look at her with her basketball savvy. So you got those two. But then other than that, we really didn't know. I mean, Maya Joseph has played really well, Briggsy. She's 6.5 points a game, scored 8 against that good knock team. And then, kind of really was tough down the stretch in that Slippery Rock game. So she's kind of stepped up and played pretty well. And then, Eternity Moss comes in at 3.5 a game. She played well against Knock as well. And then, you got Sophia Gargas. She's played, well at times. And then Tierney Scullin, who has, really been kind of like the defender, the energy, playing sometimes as the sixth man, sometimes as the starter. So, it's certainly, as Coach Magistro said to me, a work in progress, but he has to be thrilled, and I know that he is, that, those kind of other 4 or 5 that he's playing besides the big 2 have gelled so well, and this team has kind of early on had such good chemistry.
Meanwhile, the Sharpsville Blue Devils coming in at 5-1. Started out with 5 straight victories. A couple real nice wins in there. Win over Sharon in there. Fell to Wilmington the other night, 72-60. But again, no, you don't. When you say, well, what do you take from a loss? Well, you take a loss. But certainly to be able to go toe-to-toe with Wilmington, a team that we saw a week ago tonight up at Lakeview, a very, very good Wilmington team, to go toe-to-toe for 32 minutes with them. If Sharpsville plays like that, the Blue Devils are going to put a lot in the W column here this year.
Right. Again, obviously not the same as Lake Fields, but they lose Lily Palco, also a Division I athlete playing softball at Michigan.
Well, and Macy Steiner.
Outstanding
track and field athlete.
Right. So you lose those two, and you're just not sure, right, what's going to happen. But, actually, you mentioned the Sharon win. I think the win that got my attention and was kind of like, Sharpsville's going to be good again this year. They go up to Conneaut, a team that won 20 games last year, and get a win there at Conneaut, one of the toughest places. I know when I was coaching at Grove City, that was a game I always hated to go up there and play. And they go up there and win, and you're thinking, all right, maybe this team's on to something, and they sure have been. Brooklyn Ramsey, one of the known quantities from a season ago, she's doubled her scoring average from last year. She averaged around 8 a game this year. She's up over 17 a game this year, and just an absolute marksman from the three-point line. And Ellie Danilovitz has played really well. 12.5 points a game. She's been kind of steady in her scoring. Scored 15 in that game against Conneaut. And then Kenlyn Masters has been terrific. Scored 20 against Sharon. And maybe her coming out party, Ryan Briggs, was the other night against Wilmington. 17 points against that great Wilmington defense. And, she can finish. She can score in a variety of ways. Gets herself to the free throw line. Already 39 free throws on the season. Again, when you're getting somebody to the free throw line like that means they're going to the basket and getting fouled because they're going up fundamentally. So this team really coming together as well.
Sharpsville 5-1, Kennedy 4-0. It is the first of the 2 meetings between the teams. They, of course, will play down the road in Hermitage on January 29th. As Sharpsville back home here. 4 of the first 6 were on the road for Sharpsville. Blue Devils, they've won 6 in a row here at Red Johnston Gymnasium. Of course, the last loss, January 30th, 2025, to Kennedy.
Yeah, they played really well in that game, yeah.
And they will look to do that again tonight and extend the win streak at home to 7. Kennedy, talking about streaks, 85 straight league wins for Kennedy.
Yeah, that's crazy when you think about all the things that can go wrong during the course of a season. Sickness, injury, somebody shooting the lights out, you shooting poorly. They've obviously had great talent, and we're not going to say that they didn't, but that's a heck of a streak.
And you're getting everybody's best shot every night. And there have been some very good teams too. They haven't beaten up on just a bunch of
Lake,
patsies.
Wilmington, those good Farrell teams have been in there, right? I mean, Greenville's good team. So yeah, this is that's one of the more impressive streaks that I've ever heard.
We're going to step aside, take a break. When Chris and I come back, we'll visit with the head coach, as Chris had a chance to speak with Sharpsville head coach Rob Hubbard, as well as Kennedy Catholic head coach Justin Magistro. Don't forget, we will also have the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups coming up as well. Tip-off coming up at the top of the hour, a varsity-only game tonight, Kennedy and Sharpsville. And the pregame continues after this on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
It's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep, or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
Earlier, my partner Chris Burtch had a chance to speak with
Coach,
Sharpsville head coach
one of the
Rob
things we
Hubbard,
were talking a little bit.
And here's
we're
Coach
back on
with
Sports
Coach.
Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Sharpsville head coach Rob Hubbard. And Coach, one of the things we were talking a little bit about, off air, you lose two, 1,000 point scorers, two of the all-time greats in Sharpsville history. Essentially coming in with almost like a new team this year, even though you did have some varsity experience. Start out 5-0. And then you get that real quality game against that great Wilmington team. What do you think's been some of the keys for this young team to be getting off to such a hot start?
Yeah, obviously it's impossible to replace those two, but we weren't sure what we were going to get, to be completely honest with you. It's kind of trial by error, and we went up to Collion, who's a good 4A school, won 20 games last year, and we went up there and beat them, and we thought, hey, maybe we're going to be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So. Then we stacked some W's, and like you said, we went to Wilmington, who's a premier program in Mercer County, and for 32 minutes it was a battle. So I'm happy where we're at. 5-1 is a good spot for us with some younger girls stepping up for us. So I couldn't be happier where we're at right now.
One of the known quantities, is obviously senior Brooke Ramsey, and she's been terrific, and I assume has taken on a good leadership role.
Yeah, absolutely. She's relentless. She's fearless. She really took a big step for us last year. At the end of the season, we had, I think it was senior night against Mercer. She had like 24. Then she really, going towards the playoffs, a big Union City playoff game for us. And as started off this year hot, I think she leads District 10 in threes this year. So, she's tough. She's relentless. She always guards the other team's best player, and she doesn't. There's no leg up with her. So we're really happy with her so far.
This Kennedy team comes in, to your gym tonight. They are also undefeated. They lost one of the premier players in the state, maybe of all time in the state last year, but still an awfully good basketball team you're facing tonight.
Yeah, like I said, with Wilmington, they're probably the girls' premier program in the county. Bella Magestro and Tori Harvey are two D1 basketball players, so they're going to be hard to guard. And they got some role players as well that's played well for them this year, so it's going to be a challenge for us, but I think we're up for it, and I think we're going to give them a good battle tonight.
A couple of keys tonight for your team to have some success against this Kennedy team.
Execute offensively and defensively, do the game plan, Most importantly, have fun. We're a very good basketball team, and we're having fun, and we're there for each other, have each other's backs, and be able to take the punches that Harvey and Magistro give you, because they're good players. They're going to score. Overall, just limit the runs, and let's see if we're in the game in the fourth quarter.
Coach, again, it's always great to come here and cover your team. I'm excited for you getting off to this great start. Good luck tonight, and good luck as you head into the heart of the schedule after the new year.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming.
Those are the thoughts of Sharpsville head coach Rob Hubbard as he gets his Blue Devils ready for this big region showdown here tonight against Kennedy. Pre-game continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
Slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the November 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Greenville football team. Congratulations to Coach Mike Menold and his Trojans team for securing their first District 10 championship since 1999. Greenville football is celebrated as the November Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit Vay'sPubAndGrill.com.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com for all your energy needs.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Kennedy Catholic head coach Justin Magistro. And Coach, you know, obviously you lose one of the premier players in the entire state of PA from a year ago, some other great players, but here you are, undefeated, heading into Christmas. What's been some of the keys for your team's good start?
Well, I think, you know, first of all, a lot of that goes to the success of those players that we lost. They were excellent role models, they were excellent leaders, and they really had everyone come up the ladder with them when they were here. So I think that made us a little bit more prepared as we started this year.
You know, Sharpsville also, they lose some great players. They're off to a hot start. What are some of the things you see with that team?
Well, hey, they're very, very good in all 5 positions. Obviously, they've got a very, very good three-point shooter in Ramsey.
Yeah.
I think the freshman, Masters, is doing a really nice job, and Dana Lovic, she's a great, you know, she's a really good post player. So I think they're solid all the way around. Obviously, they just, you know, played Wilmington and played them very, very good for 4 quarters. So I think there's a lot of parity in our region this year. And, you know, I think the team that goes in and makes the least amount of mistakes and plays the hardest and makes free throws is going to be the team that's probably more successful.
Coach, always great seeing you. Certainly happy holidays to you and your family. Talk to you afterwards.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks a lot, Justin. Yep. Those are the thoughts of Kennedy head coach Justin Magistro as he gets his Eagles ready here for this showdown here at Sharpsville. Pre-game continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's JOANOW legalgroup.com, or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
When seconds count, it's good to know that Sharon Regional Health System offers comprehensive heart care right in your backyard. As an approved PCI program, we offer round-the-clock STEMI and heart attack care, and our skilled cardiology team is on standby to offer the highest level of care available in the region. The best part is you can remain close to home when you need it most. Learn more about advanced cardiac care at SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
And we're back here at Sharpsville's Red Johnston Gymnasium along with Chris Burtch. I'm Ryan Briggs. We have Aaron Bibro back in the studio producing our game on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, our video tonight. Glad you could tune in there as well. It is time for tonight's starting lineups, and the starting lineups, as always, are being brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs, and don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com. The starters tonight, first for the visiting Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles, 4-0 overall, 2-0 in conference play. The guards are Mia Joseph, 5'6" sophomore, averaging 6.5 points per game. Bella Magestro, 5'9" senior, averaging 18.5 points per game. Vargas averaging 2.3 per game. Up front, it is Tori Harvey, 5'10" junior, averaging 24 points per game. She has scored 22 or more in each of the first 4 games this year. And rounding out the starting 5 is Eternity Moss, 5'9" freshman. Moss averaging 3.5 points per game. Moss, Joseph, Magestro, Gargas, and Harvey for Kennedy Catholic. For Sharpsville, head coach Rob Hubbard has his team at 5-1 overall, 1-1 in Region 1 play. And the guards will be Kendall Amon, 5'3" sophomore, averaging 4 points per game. Dava Masters, a 5'3" senior, averaging 3.3 per game. And the third guard is Brooklyn Ramsey, 5'5" senior, 21 threes already this year. She's averaging 17.3 points per game. Up front, Kenlon Masters, 5'5" freshman, averaging 11 per game. And rounding out the starting 5 is Ellie Danilovics, 5'8" freshman, 5'8" sophomore. And Danilovics is averaging 12.3 points per game. Amon, Dava Masters, Kenlon Masters, Danilovics, and Ramsey for Sharpsville. Your officials tonight, your lead referee is Steven Searle, Scott Walters, and the old left-hander Mike Bockert round out this 3-man crew. Chris, a couple of keys that you'll be focused on tonight.
I mean, I think, first and foremost, with Kennedy, they're almost certainly going to see some kind of a junk defense on the big 2, and they're just going to have to kind of respond to it well. And I think it's important for Sharpsville to get off to a good start. Obviously, Kennedy has dominated them recently. Get off to a good start, get your confidence going, know you can be in the game.
Kennedy, the visiting team tonight, is in the burgundy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold burgundy, white and gold trim. And Sharpsville in the home whites, blue numbers and letters, blue trim for the Blue Devils here at home. We'll take our final pregame break. We'll come back with tonight's opening tip It's Kennedy and Sharpsville, and it comes up next on Sports Radio 96.7.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Gosh, honey, what's got you all chef-tastic?
You know, it's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Crowd continues to file in here at Sharpsville, so we get ready to tip this one off. Kennedy will go left to right in the first half. Sharpsville going right to left towards the main scoreboard here. Don't forget, after the game, are the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. And Chris, the Sharpsville girls, you know, certainly this is, you know, just you can just tell they there's a confidence here tonight.
Yeah, there's a confidence here, and certainly a chemistry with this team. You know what Coach Hubbard has told me several times is that, you know, what the key to this team is having fun. When this team's having fun, there's something special, and that's kind of been what the story of the early part of this season is they, you know, kind of having fun, having each other's back, just like he said in the interview. And so, yeah, there's no doubt. There's definitely a little bit of a buzz and an electricity here surrounding this team. And, you know, this is a big game. And they have an opportunity here to have a big moment, you know, and that's kind of what makes this game so intriguing and fun.
Teams heading out onto the floor right now. In fact, they are there. Sharpsville getting some final instructions from head coach Rob Hubbard.
Yeah. Got almost the entire 1984 album by Van Halen being played tonight.
They did not play Owl Wait yet.
Yeah, they didn't play Owl Wait. They didn't play Top Jimmy either. But they played Panama really loud while I was interviewing Coach Magistro.
You know who had a songwriting credit on Owl Wait, don't you?
Let me know. Tell me.
Michael McDonald.
Okay, interesting.
Steven Searle steps into the center circle. Tori Harvey jumping against Dan Lovics, and Kennedy wins the tip. We are underway tonight here at Kennedy. Golden Eagle at Sharpsville. Golden Eagles go left to right. Near corner with it, it's Gargas into the paint, back on the left side. 3, Joseph, no good. Weak side board, grabbed by Danilovics. And Sharpsville gets a stop to begin tonight's game.
Inverted triangle and 2. Sharpsville's playing defensively.
Danilovics on the left wing. Reverse up top now for Dava Masters, the 5'3 senior. her 4th appearance of the season. She missed 3 games, but came back against Wilmington Monday night. Right wing 3 on the way. It is up and it is long, put forth by Masters, put back by Danilovic. No, but a foul down low. And we will have free throws 40 seconds into tonight's game.
Yeah, the Sharpsville comes out offensively, running that play that's widely recognized and called Clarion by most people in that local area, where it's kind of like a wheel coming off of that high screen, and it's a continuity play. And you can see Sharpsville's got a game plan. They want to kind of protect that triangle and 2 defense with their offense by running that continuity, Briggsy.
First free throw up and good for Danilovic. The second one follows the first, and Sharpsville has the early lead. It is 2-0 here in the early going. Danilovic's returning starter. 3 put up by Gargas, far corner, no good. Rebound on the near side. It's going to go out of bounds. And last touched by Kennedy Catholic as Magestro and Kenlin Masters were battling on the near side.
Yeah, Kenlin Masters is guarding Magestro in that inverted triangle.
1-3-1 extended, 1-3-1 by Kennedy. Left corner, Danilovic with it. Reversal up top for Aumann and under the right corner. Ramsey, 3, up, long, no good. Rebound underneath, tipped around, grabbed by Kenlin Masters. Put back is blocked. Danilovic will dig it out, and Sharpsville will get a second opportunity.
Yeah, Kennedy playing that man.
6:43 to go, first quarter. Inside down low for the cutter. That's Kenlin Masters up with the right hand. Too strong, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Bella Magestro. Bella Magestro drives to the right block, up with the right hand, no but a foul, and she'll shoot 2 with 6:31 to go in the first quarter. We have the first foul of the night on Sharpsville, and this one will go on Danilovic.
Yeah, one of the keys in that inverted triangle in 2 that Sharpsville's playing is that bottom person has to get to that block to play help there, and she was just a couple of seconds late, Danilovic was.
Magestro line to the left. First one is good. That's the first point of the night for Kennedy. Magestro now 26 of 30 at the line this year. Line to the right. Aims, shoots, and good. She goes 2 for 2, so all of tonight's scoring so far coming from the free throw line. 2-2, just underway. Ball far side for Kenlin Masters, out of bounds off of her, and Kennedy forces the turnover.
Yeah, give Sophia Gargas credit there. She just kind of rode her, moved her feet and got her to step on the out of bounds line. So a good turnover forced there by Kennedy's 1-3-1.
Magestro working on the near side in front of the Sharpsville bench. Golden Eagles going left to right. Near corner for Moss. 3 long. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Sharpsville. Aumann battling down low with Joseph, and it will stay Kennedy ball at the 6:14 mark of the first quarter. Magestro to trigger, gets it far block for Harvey, and she is clocked from behind by Brooklyn Ramsey. Or we're going to say Sharpsville ball.
Yeah, I think that the pass went in the blue area. I think it was, so the inbounds pass was on the out of bounds line.
So a break perhaps for Sharpsville. Right corner with it. Right block, Danilovic kicks it back up top for David Masters. Reversal right corner to Ramsey. Ramsey working on Joseph, baseline drive, and Ramsey steps on the baseline. Joseph funneled her out of bounds, and it goes back to Kennedy. 2 minutes gone by, tied at 2.
Yeah, the Kennedy's doing a nice job in that 1-3-1, moving their feet. Sometimes you think in a zone defense, you don't have to move your feet. They're moving the feet. They forced now 2 turnovers.
Harvey near corner for Moss. Pulls up 16-footer, goes 19 feet. Weak side board, Magestro. Kicking left side, Gargas, 3. It's long, no good. Joseph with an offensive rebound, a third opportunity. Harvey, 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound underneath, grabbed by Gargas to Magestro. Skip comes right side. Joseph's open. Lefty, 3 up. That is short. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul, a loose ball foul upcoming. That's going to be Mia Joseph's second foul of the night.
Yeah.
Battling for that loose ball. Several offensive rebounds. Kennedy cannot convert, and now one of the starters, Joseph, in foul trouble.
Yeah, third leading scorer, which is significant when there's so much attention being paid to those top 2.
She'll check out. Tierney Scullin, 5'6" senior, in for the first time tonight. Our first entrant into the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game competition. Kenlin Masters over the timeline. Pass deflected into the backcourt, but Aumann tracks it down, being pestered by the rangy Tori Harvey up top. Ramsey right corner, 3 long, no good. Danilovic, the rebound, puts it up and in. Ellie Danilovic, the first field goal of the night, as Sharpsville retakes the lead. It's 4-2.
That's the first time Kennedy was kind of out of position on that weak side. And Danilovitz making the pay with the weak side rebound.
3 minutes gone by, 4-2 the lead for Sharpsville. Gargas left side. Gargas pulls up 15-footer on the way, no good. And the rebound plucked out of the air by Deva Masters.
This is absolutely the right defense for Sharpsville to play against Kennedy.
Kenlin Masters through the center circle. Golden Eagles back to the man-to-man. Ramsey right side, pulls up 19-footer. It is stuffed. Danilovitz the rebound, drives in, puts it up and in, and she has all 6. And Sharpsville has a 6-2 lead.
Boy, she good. She just goes and gets the ball and goes to the basket.
Had a very good freshman year, but she certainly made that leap.
Yeah, she sure did. She sure did.
Near side, Harvey with it. Harvey across the foul circle to Scullin. Give it off to Magestro. 25-footer. Magestro back of the rim. It doesn't go. Rebound, pinballed around underneath. And dug out by the shortest player on the floor, Kendall Amon. Amon hits the gas, driving right to the lane, pulls up, blocked from behind by Harvey, out of bounds. And it will stay Sharpsville ball.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Sharpsville has kind of worked a few things out, Briggsy. They're not giving up those offensive rebounds against this. But that inverted triangle and then 2 people guarding the 2 best players, that's tough to work against.
Kenlin Masters right corner, receiving the inbound to Deva Masters. She'll work back between the circles against the Kennedy man-to-man. Halfway through the first quarter, 6-2, Sharpsville the lead here at home. Danilovic's left side, driving into the paint, up with the right hand. No, but a foul. Drawing contact. The foul will go on Sofia Gargas, and Ellie Danilovic's back to the line, where she is now 19 of 24 on the season.
She gets to the foul line, right? It was just she caught the ball up on the elbow in that Clarion, and then made a nice little ball fake to get her defender on her hip, and drove to the basket and earned a foul.
Gargas out. Joseph checks back in with the 2 fouls. Gargas has some blood on her, it looks like.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of there.
Yeah, you could see assistant coaches kind of helping her out.
Danilovic's line to the left. First one is up and in. She has all 7 points in the early going for Sharpsville. 7-2 the lead, and now Gargas can't come back in because no time came off the clock.
Yeah.
Justin Magestro is expressing his displeasure to Mike Bockert. Line to the left, Danilovic's up and good again. So she has scored all 8 tonight, and Sharpsville is bolted to an 8-2 lead here with 3:46 to go first quarter.
You can see that just a really difficult thing to try to deal with this defense.
Magestro, jump pass up top for Scullin, nearly traveled but did not. Harvey crossover dribble, lost the ball, now got it back. Into the left corner, finds Scullin. She's open, pull up, 16-footer, got it. Tierney Scullin hits the mid-range jumper. Much needed hoop for Kennedy.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to do that, right, against this triangle.
First field goal of the night for Kennedy. It is 8-4. The pass out for Kenlin Masters, knocked away by Tori Harvey. Yeah. And it stays Sharpsville ball at the 3:19 mark of the first quarter.
I think Briggsy Kennedy's going to have to start to rely more and more on this half-court trap to speed the game up so that Sharpsville can't set their defense in the half court as much.
Of course, the flip side is Kennedy. Not a lot of depth, and already started with 2 fouls. It's a fine line.
Yeah, catch 22 certainly.
Danilovic's receives the inbounds and gets it back to Deva Masters up top. Masters with a right-hand dribble. Fires it left wing. Ramsey off a screen. 3 long, weak sideboard. Amon could not corral it. And it will be Kennedy ball with 3:08 to go first quarter.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I mean, you have to try to speed the game up if you're Kennedy, but at the same time, right, you just can't have too much more foul trouble.
Definitely threading a needle.
Yep.
Harvey, top of the key, left side to Gargas. Around a screen from Scullin. Now up top for Eternity Moss. Near right wing to Harvey, off a screen. Harvey, 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, batted around, and Deva Masters will fish it out for Sharpsville.
She was about the 4th person with an angle on it and somehow just hustled and went and got it.
Kenlin Masters working on the near side. Hands it off to Ramsey. Fires a bullet to Deva Masters, right corner Amon with it. And Amon walked with the ball. Amon a little bit of hesitation, and the turnover gives it back to Kennedy with 2.5 minutes to go first quarter.
And she was close, and you could see the official actually gave her a little grace there, but then eventually that toe dragged.
Magestro will walk it ahead against the, as Chris described it, inverted triangle in 2. And Harvey fouled on the far side. Ramsey crashed into her from behind. Brooklyn Ramsey's first, team second. And
yeah, she can't do that again if this defense is going to hold, especially out there with Harvey's back to the basket 30 feet away from the hoop.
She's a very good scorer, but being able to score with her back to the basket is a bit of a and now Bella Magistro has been sent out. And apparently was her jersey out?
Something
untucked?
with the, something with the.
Okay. Harvey with it. Harvey left of the lane, and she's hammered down low. Tori Harvey will go to the line looking to get into the scoring column with 2:15 to go in the first quarter.
Okay, they call that on Almond. That's huge.
It is on Kendall Almond, her first.
Ooh.
Thought it was going to be Dana Lovic's second.
Or Masters second.
Tori Harvey, line to the right. First one is up and good for Harvey. Makes it 8-5. So apparently whatever Magistro was sent out was the same reason that Gargis was sent out earlier.
Yeah.
It's something, was the jersey untucked? That's all I can think of.
I don't know if you can fold.
Harvey's second one no good. Rebound will be collected by Kenlyn Masters. Go ahead, Chris.
I don't think you can fold the
waistband.
The waistband over. Which is, I mean, everybody does that so the pants don't fall down.
You can probably fold them the other way, they couldn't tell.
Right.
Shorts are burgundy, but the waistband, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a no-no, whatever happened, and Bella Magistro got a cup of coffee on the bench and an earful from her dad. The cup of coffee, that's just a figure of speech.
Yes.
Kenlyn Masters back near midcourt, pivots, and is going to be called for the 5-second violation. Eternity Moss all over her. The Kennedy pressure forcing the turnover in the forecourt.
Right. Forces the turnover. But again, if you're Sharpsville, even though you're not happy about the turnover, and we see Coach Hubbard is not happy, but once again, though, you get to set your half-court defense.
Magistro works it left side over to Scullin. Now Gargis back to Magistro with 1:28 to go in the first quarter. 3 put up by Gargis off the back of the rim, no good. Moss with the rebound underneath, and Moss is going to be tied up inside as Kenlyn Masters came over to force the jump ball. Sharp still has the arrow with 1:21 to go first quarter.
Sharpsville doing a much better job. The girls in the triangle are doing a much better job making the slides to the right spot.
Almond right corner for Dava Masters. Masters in some trouble. Works into the corner for Dana Lovics, and a foul will be called on Moss as she was trying to collect that loose basketball. Eternity Moss with the foul. It's her first, team fourth. Sharpsville in the bonus for the final 1:08 of the first quarter.
Yeah, give Dana Lovitz credit for drawing that foul. She kind of almost pinned her up against the loose ball.
Right wing, Ramsey with it. Ramsey drives around Scullin, pulls up, and now gives it back to Dava Masters. With 1 minute to go in the first quarter, Masters steps on the sideline, out of bounds, far side. As Sophia Gargis cut her off. Goes back to Kennedy. 8-5 the lead for Sharpsville with the Golden Eagles with the basketball.
That's 3 of those turnovers where they have made the dribbler go out of bounds just by moving their feet.
Magistro driving kick to Gargis. Left side, 3 for the tie, got it. Sophia Gargis hits the 3. First 3 of the night for either team. It's a 6-0 run for Kennedy. And the Golden Eagles have forged an 8-8 tie. Now a steal. Harvey the steal. Should go all the way. Lefty layup is up and good. Tori Harvey's first field goal of the night. And Kennedy now on top for the first time tonight, 10-8.
Yeah, they've really kind of turned the pace of the game around.
Extended 1-3-1. Cross-court pass deflected. Ramsey makes the catch. Left side 3, no good. Rebound Scullin gets to Harvey. Outlet to Magistro. Here comes Kennedy. Pass too far. Almond has it for Sharpsville. Now the Blue Devils can go for the final shot of the quarter.
Yeah, looks like they probably will. Kennedy settles back into that man.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Ramsey left side in front of the Golden Eagle bench. Entry for Danilovic, batted away the steal by Harvey. 3 seconds. Harvey to the line to lane. Scoop at the horn is good for Tori Harvey. And it's a 10-0 run for Kennedy to close the first quarter. We've played 8 minutes tonight here at Sharpsville, and the Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles have a 12-8 lead. Chris and I will come back with the second quarter after this here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
It's quarter number 2. Kennedy on a 10-0 run with the lead 12-8, and the Golden Eagles have the basketball moving left to right. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight here at Sharpsville. Aaron Biro in the studio. Gargas makes the catch far corner, pulls up baseline jumper, no good. Moss there for the putback, however. Eternity Moss, the fifth different Golden Eagle to score.
Right.
It's 14-8.
Yeah, so Scullin's 2, Gargas is 3, and now Moss is 2, really hurting that triangle.
Ramsey near corner, 3 good. A big answer for Sharpsville. Ramsey's first points of the night.
Yeah, really needed that, get Ramsey going, and yeah, they really needed a hoop.
Cuts the lead in half to 14-11. 3 from Gargas, no good. Weak side board dug out by Moss. Fires it near corner to Magestro. Steps back. 3, it won't go. And the ball collected by Danilovic down low for Sharpsville. 7:15 to go first half. 3-point Kennedy lead. In the forecourt, Kenlin Masters with it. Guarded by Harvey. Getting close to a 5 count for closely guarded. Gets it off to Ramsey. Ramsey into the lane up with the right hand, rattles around and won't stay down. Rebound grab by Danilovic. Fires it back to Dava Masters, top of the key. Aumann, 3 for the tie, no good. And Tori Harvey snatches the rebound for Kennedy.
Harvey getting a lot more active on the defensive board. She's going to have to do that.
Left side, Gargas is open. Drives the baseline, cut off, puts it up, no good. Danilovic didn't block the shot, but she's certainly effective.
Yeah, right. She got there, got her feet set, arms straight up, exactly how you want to do it. And made that shot a lot tougher.
6.5 minutes to go first half. Kenlin Masters driving to the baseline, gets cut off by Gargas. They swing it back out to Ramsey, top of the key for Dava Masters. Danilovic's top of the key with it, gives the pump fake, drives in on Moss. Danilovic's to the block, pivots, back right side. Ramsey catch and shoot 3. That one won't go, and Tori Harvey collects the rebound for Kennedy.
That's 4 straight possessions where Harvey's gotten a defensive rebound.
Left side, open 3 from Gargas on the way, no good. Danilovic with the rebound, and we have a timeout taken by Sharpsville. 5 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. 30-second timeout for Sharpsville. We'll be back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
First timeout of the game. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Sharpsville. 5:59 to go first half. And Sharpsville with the ball moving right to left in the home whites, blue numbers and letters, blue trim. Kennedy, which comes back out in the 1-3-1. Ball kicked away by Bella Magestro. Sharpsville will have it at midcourt. Kennedy in the burgundy jerseys, white numerals and letters outlined in gold, white and gold trim. First sub of the night in for Sharpsville, it will be Madison Sump, a freshman. And it is Aumann checking out for the Blue Devils. And now a foul at midcourt. Dava Masters double teamed, and Bella Magestro got her.
Yeah, that's
it's Majestro's first, team first.
I like this, though, Harvey and Magestro setting that trap. Magestro obviously can't do that very often, but I like what they're doing there with Harvey and Magestro.
Dava Masters hesitates, now brings it into the front court, finds Kenlin Masters, back to Dava Masters, makes the catch on the right side. Sump in the right wing for Danilovic, down the lane up with the right hand, no but a foul, and Ellie Danilovic will go back to the line where she is 4 for 4 tonight. Foul is on Joseph, who checked in during the break, and now she's going to check out. It's number 3 on Mia Joseph.
Yeah, that's tough. Hey, how about that pass by Sump? That was a great pass. Just fresh in the game. Makes a great pass to into Danilovitz.
Danilovitz hits the first one. 9 tonight for her.
That was one of the. I always gave it like kind of a game ball for that kind of stuff. Love it.
Danilovitz 6 for 6 at the line. That might merit a game ball too.
Yeah, that sure does.
5-0 spurt for Sharpsville. A Kennedy lead has been cut to 1. Far block. Moss posting up. Pivots, kicks it back left side. Gargas 3 long, and the rebound will land out of bounds, and it goes back to Sharpsville. The Blue Devils, they get a stop and now a chance to retake the lead here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they are asking Sophia Gargas to shoot the ball, and she hit the one, but has missed about 4 others. So
ball in the backcourt. The pass from Kenlyn Masters, intended for big sister Deva, is kicked out of bounds by Harvey.
Yeah,
should say older sister. Kenlyn has a couple of inches on Deva.
Yeah. Yes, Harvey just kind of terrorizing those two as they've split the top.
She's extending the 1-3-1. Deva Masters over to Kenlyn, a 2-hopper, and it's stolen away. The interception made by Gargas. She drives in. Lefty layup is good. Sophia Gargas with 5 after that steal. 16-13 Kennedy.
Yeah, great job by Harvey.
16-13, right of lane ball knocked away by Tierney. Skellen loose on the floor, and Tori Harvey has it for Kennedy. Outlet ahead to Magestro. Magestro on the near right wing. Get it down low. Moss is open. Double clutches, lost it, got it back, put it up. No, and a foul down low now on the shot attempt. Tierney Skellen will shoot 2. Moss, I don't think, realized how open she was.
No. You see Bella Magestro kind of almost like smiling, but also saying, you got to shoot that.
Foul on Madison Sump. Her first, team first. And Skellen, the lefty, line to the right, up and good with that one. Skellen, 3rd point of the evening for the lefty.
Yeah, she's played well.
It's her first free throw attempt of the season.
Yeah. And this is what these Kennedy girls are sort of being dared to do by this defense, and they've responded pretty well.
Skellen now 1 for 2 on the season as that one hit the backboard and did not catch the rim, so it's an automatic dead ball, and it will be Sharpsville ball with 4:43 to go in the half.
That's fine with Kennedy because now they can set their press.
If you're going to miss it bad, right?
Yeah.
Ramsey near corner, 3 long, no good. Sump with the rebound, and then a foul will be called as she was battling with Gargas down low, and the foul will go on Kennedy. Sophia Gargas, her second, team 3rd. So Joseph 3, Gargas 2 for Kennedy.
Yeah, and they need they need at least one of them on the floor.
Deva Masters looking to inbound, finds Danilovitz, and a foul, a hold on the inbounds. And that will go on Skellen, her first, team 4th. Sharpsville's in the bonus the rest of the half.
Yeah, that was pretty odd. That would have been pass interference in the NFL.
Right corner, Ramsey 3 on the way. Good. Brooklyn Ramsey hits the 3, her second of the night. 17-16. The lead cut to 1.
Yeah, really needed that one. That's twice that she's hit a big 3 here in this second quarter.
Magestro walks it through the midcourt logo against the inverted triangle in 2. Kick it left side for Gargas. Sophia Gargas walked to the basketball. And with 4:12 to go in the half, it will be Sharpsville ball. Of course, Chris, you mentioned pass interference in football. Later tonight, here on Sports Radio 96.7 NFL football, big game in the NFC West. Rams and Seahawks, both 11-3. And we'll have all the action courtesy of Westwood One when we call it a night here at Sharpsville.
Okay.
For Sports Radio 96.7, your home for the NFL all season long.
Awesome. Listening on my trek home.
Inbound to Deva Masters, and she stepped into the backcourt. An unforced turnover there, and it will be an early Christmas gift for Kennedy.
I mean, this 1-3-1 with Tori Harvey playing on the top and Magestro playing down the right sideline. It's in their head a little bit, that's for sure.
Harvey works it near corner to Magestro. Step back corner, 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound. Harvey tracks it down for Kennedy. Guarded by Ramsey. Gets around a screen. Harvey driving into the lane up on the right hand. She's clobbered, and Tori Harvey will shoot 2. Go to weave her way through traffic. She draws a foul on Madison Sump. Sump's second. Team second, Harvey back to the line. Harvey 5 points tonight, 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, you can see Coach Hubbard tell him it's good help, but you got to get there sooner. Or she's going to get fouled like that every time she beats Ramsey, who's Gardner in that triangle and 2.
Harvey now 19 of 30 at the line on the season, 2 for 3 tonight. Make it 3 for 4. And the lead back to 3 at 19-16 as we have 3:45 to go in the first half.
She's a lot of fun to watch.
Kenlin Masters broke the double team and then threw it away. Threw it right in the middle of the floor. Nobody home. Sumped the nearest player to it, but
I think she thought Dana Lovitz was going to cut from that corner into there, and she didn't.
Zigged instead of zagging.
Yeah.
That's the technical term in basketball, right?
Yes.
19-16, Magestro has it for Kennedy. Golden Eagles on top by 3. Scullin left side, 3 on the way. It is long, and it will land on the baseline, and it goes back to Sharpsville.
Yeah.
Scullin shooting the 3. She's not made a 3 this year. Does have 3 points tonight on a field goal and 1 of 2 at the line. David Masters doubled in the forecourt, able to find Kenlin Masters. Masters whips it inside, intercepted from behind by Magestro. Magestro directing traffic, fires it down court for Harvey, and it goes out of bounds off of Harvey as David Masters got a hand on it, deflected away off of Tori Harvey, and it is Sharpsville ball at the 3:11 mark. Kenlin Masters called for the travel, went to make the pass, and the feet kept going. So turnovers starting to pile up on both sides.
Yeah, Sharpsville's turned the ball 5 of the last 6 possessions. And this 1-3-1 has really become an issue. Kennedy's 1-3-1 for Sharpsville.
Magestro around a screen from Moss to the near side. Magestro keeps the dribble going on the baseline. Toss up top for Gargas. Sophia Gargas, 3 good. Lead back to 6. Gargas with 8 tonight.
Yeah, she's been terrific. She's been exactly what they've needed.
She came in with 3 points all season.
Yeah.
Has 8 tonight. Now a pass thrown out of bounds as Kenlin Masters airmails it over everybody's head out of bounds. And back to Kennedy with 2:42 to go in the half.
I mean, she missed about 5 shots in a row. And where she gets credit, she kept shooting it. And now she's knocking a few down. It has been really the key to this second quarter run.
She had 9 points coming in, 3 points in 3 straight games. But she has 8 tonight here. Kennedy's high score. Pass inside for Moss off the mark. Grabbed by Dana Lovitz, who's the game's high scorer with 10. She has 10. Ramsey 6 for Sharpsville. Left side, 3. Almond off the mark. Harvey the rebound. Harvey outlet down court for streaking Magestro. Magestro left of the lane, doubled on the baseline. Back to Gargas. 3 on the way. Long, no good. Moss tracks down the rebound for Kennedy. Moss baseline drive and stepped on the baseline. Need about another 4 inches of real estate, but the white shoe on the black line was easy for the official to see along the baseline, and it is Sharpsville ball.
I was right on top of it, too. She did, but it was good defense.
David Masters, Almond, Kenlin Masters, Dana Lovitz, and Ramsey out there for Sharpsville.
I like this. That's how they should attack it.
Kenlin Masters, right sideline, drives in. Right-hand shot doesn't go, and there were the rebounds, Gargas. 1:50 to go in the half, 22-16. Kennedy has scored the last 5 points after Sharpsville whittled the lead to 1. Magestro, right side, pulls up 16-footer. Magestro short, rebound tipped around, batted underneath. Moss with it. She's tied up down low. Moss battling with Kenlin Masters, and it is Blue Devil ball.
Sharpsville girls still battling. It's been a little frustrating here against this 1-3-1, but they are definitely still battling in that inverted triangle.
David Masters back to Kenlin Masters, doubled at midcourt. Cross court for Dana Lovitz, who catches it off the deflection. Tied up by Gargas momentarily. Sharpsville keeps it. Kenlin Masters open, left side, 3 good. Kenlin Masters hits the 3, her 4th triple of the year. That cuts the lead in half. It's 22-19.
Yeah, great extra pass by Brooklyn Ramsey. Masters just knocking it down. That was huge. Sharpsville has really stepped up and hit some big shots.
Scullin left side, back up top to Gargas. She's open. 3, got it! 11 for Sophia Gargas.
Speaking of big shots, Gargas has been just stepping in there with great confidence. You're going to let me shoot? All right.
25-19, and then Sharpsville turns it over. The pass from Masters, far sideline, looking for Almond over her head and out of bounds. 50 seconds to go in the half. Kennedy up 6 and with the ball.
Yeah, you love stories like this, right? Playing an inverted triangle and 2. Gargis is open on just about every shot, and she has just stepped in and knocked them down here late in the first and into the second quarter.
Sharpsville does have a couple fouls to give, only 2 fouls in the quarter. Keep that in mind. Gargis to Scullin left corner. Scullin back to Gargis, 28 seconds to go in the half. Magestro back near midcourt. Bella Magestro working against Kenlyn Masters. Magestro breaks the 5 count, now it restarts. Down to 16 seconds to go. Magestro works it left side, Gargis with it. Scullin in the corner. Scullin a ball fake back to Gargis. 9 seconds to go in the half. Gargis back out to Magestro, 5 seconds. Down to 3. Magestro from the volleyball line, off the back of the rim, no good. And that is the end of an entertaining first half here at Sharpsville. And Kennedy on the road goes to the locker room leading 25-19. A lot to like from both teams in the first half, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt about it. As Sharpsville jumped out to that 8-2 lead with that inverted triangle and 2 working to perfection. And then Kennedy in a little bit of foul trouble, but they started to crank up the pressure, forced some turnovers, got some easy runouts. And Sophia Gargis, the story of that second quarter, as she knocked down a bunch of threes against that junk defense and has given Kennedy the lead.
25-19 is the lead. We'll come back with a first half recap on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Work is appreciated? Join Extreme Machine and Fab in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Since 1995, Extreme Machine and Fab has become one of the biggest and most trusted premier full-service machine shops, servicing customers worldwide in the steel industry, Department of Defense, and nuclear power industry, to name just a few. From small components to 75-ton projects, their machining, fabrication, and engineering teams do it all. Extreme Machine and Fab offers competitive wages and competitive benefits. Apply today at extrememachinefab.com. Join the EMF team. Innovate, grow, succeed.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
We wish you were dining with us. We wish you were dining with us. We wish you were dining with us, 'cause the good stuff's right here.
Celebrate the holidays at Bay's Pub and Grill. Check out Bay's Christmas bar and holiday drink features. For a limited time, reservations are now accepted in the bar. Bay's Pub and Grill, 3176 East State Street next to FNB in Hermitage. Open Tuesday through Saturday at 11 a.m.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Welcome back to Sharpsville High School, along with Chris Burtch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight at Sharpsville High School. Aaron Bybro producing our game on Sports Radio 96.7. Hello to everybody who's tuned in as well on our Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page. Hope you're enjoying the video as well. Our video brought to you in part by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. And whether you're listening or watching, it's been a fun one.
Yeah.
Back and forth, and right now Kennedy on top 25-19. Chris, your first half thoughts?
I mean, it's certainly a game that neither team is probably real happy with their execution, but a lot of that has been the defense. Both teams have basically, kind of essentially yucked it up with their defense, right? Kennedy can't run their normal sets because Sharpsville's playing that defense where three girls are in a zone at the inverted triangle, and then two girls are guarding at all times Bella Magestro and Tori Harvey. So it's kind of looks choppy on that end. And then Kennedy, after getting down 8-2, went into that big kind of half-court 1-2-2 half-court trap and have really made some hay with that. So Sharpsville offensively has looked a little bit choppy and sloppy. And in other words, both teams' defensive game plan is to not let the other team be comfortable, and it's working. But some big shots have been hit by both teams. Obviously Brooklyn Ramsey with those two big threes. That big three late in the second quarter by Kenlyn Masters. And then as far as Kennedy goes, you had the big shot by Scullin, and then Sophia Gargas, 11 huge points there. Most of them, in the second quarter?
Eight
in the second quarter.
Eight total points, yes.
So, yeah, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. It hasn't been a virtuoso offensively for either team. But big shots are keeping both teams afloat.
Chris mentioned Sophia Gargas with 11 points. She is the game's high scorer, 11 for the Kennedy Junior. Tori Harvey with 7. 3 for Tierney Scullin. Bella Magestro, two free throws for 2. Eternity Moss, a basket for 2. On the Sharpsville side, Ellie Danilovic leading the way with 10. Brooklyn Ramsey, 2 threes for 6. And Kenlyn Masters, 1 3 for 3 points. It was 12-8 after 1. Kennedy on top. And at 25-19 is our halftime score. Chris, do you have any halftime updates for us?
I do not, but I will get some.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We will take a break. We'll come back with some updates and the third quarter. Kennedy and Sharpsville locked up in a good one. Golden Eagles lead Sharpsville 25-19 on Sports Radio 96.7, Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
All chef-tastic.
It's our kitchen remodel. It's got me all inspired.
Oh, are you inspired enough to make dessert?
As a matter of fact.
Is it chocolate? Oh, it's chocolate. I love you.
Get inspiration all your own with a brand new kitchen from Warner's Homes and Improvements. We create new kitchens that dreams are made of. We buy direct from the manufacturers using top quality materials with no shortcuts. The latest in style and functionality for a fair price. Call Warner's today and get inspired. Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or online at warnersconstruction.com.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press.
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are actually getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Kennedy on top 25-19 here at Sharpsville. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you. Chris, we had the early start tonight.
Yeah.
So a lot of games just getting underway, but tonight's schedule, a lighter schedule tonight.
Yeah, right. Not all of the girls' teams in action tonight. The one score that I have, and I'm working on a few others, is Slippery Rock is up 19-15 on Meadville with about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So an improved Meadville team has come into the Rock Box and is playing well. I got the other one too. Conneaut is up 17-8 on Hickory. That's also mid-second quarter.
Kennedy with the ball to start the second half, moving right to left. Burgundy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white and gold trim. Moss far block. It's deflected loose, tipped out of there by Moss, kept it alive. Mia Joseph left side with it. Joseph into the high post for Magestro. Magestro to the block, up on the left hand and good. Bella Magestro scores to make it 27-19.
See what they did there, right? They put Magestro in the post. So she's actually going to play a little post here, trying to get her around the basket.
27-19, ball knocked away, dug out by Magestro. And then timeout Kennedy. Kennedy will take a 30-second timeout, so the Golden Eagles start the third quarter with a score and then a stop. And now a timeout 30 seconds in. We'll take a quick break. Come back with more from Sharpsville High School on Sports Radio 96.7.
Hello, Shell Restoration. May I help you? Hello?
Oh, I was waiting for the beep. Or the part that tells me what button to press?
Nope, I'm a real person.
Great. I've been leaving messages all day to try and compare prices on my roof.
Well, we can have one of our project managers call you to set up an appointment within an hour and be at your house for an estimate within 24 hours.
Wow, that's service.
Well, that's what we specialize in.
Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Call today for a free estimate, 800-663-8103, or look for @Shell Restoration on Facebook.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Kennedy ball coming out of the timeout. Each team 4 timeouts left, 3 fulls and a 30. Top of the key, Gargas, 3 on the way. Good again, her fourth 3 of the night. It is 30-19. This is a 13-3 run going back to the second quarter. In the lane, runner put up by Masters, no good. It was Dava Masters. Rebound grabbed by Harvey. 30-19, but a steal at midcourt. Danilovics inside for Masters, blocked away by Tori Harvey. Harvey the steal, home run pass to Magestro. Magestro on the near wing to Harvey. Harvey back for Joseph. 3 line drive. It's wedged between the backboard and the hoop. It's a dead ball. They'll go to the arrow, and it will be Kennedy ball. With 6:47 to go, and
yeah, all the Kennedy girls are retreating. They probably figure, well, we shot it and it got stuck, so it's probably the other team's ball.
Steven Cyril trying to dislodge it. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, I mean that's you could tell that really wedged in there. They're going to give it to Sharpsville, Briggsy. Huh. All right.
Okay, well, you know what? Kennedy had the ball to start the third quarter.
Okay, there it is.
There we go.
Okay, there's your.
I thought Kennedy had the arrow. I was wrong.
Well, that's your one for the season.
Kenlin Masters on the near side. Masters one for this hour anyway. Masters doubled and tiptoeing the baseline and ran out of room. As Moss and Gargis force her out of bounds, and Sharpsville turns it over. Certainly feels like danger time for the Blue Devils.
It really does. Moss has done that a couple of times now. She's been terrific on defense here for Kennedy.
Gargis top of the key with it against still the inverted triangle.
Still the inverted.
Magestro near side. Long three, and it is going to be long, but there's Moss with the rebound. Putback doesn't go. Joseph battling underneath, and she'll be fouled on the rebound. A loose ball foul upcoming on Sharpsville. Joseph limited by foul trouble in the first half. She picked up 3. That time she gets the rebound and draws a foul on Kendall Aumann. Aumann's second, team first. Aumann checks out. Madison Sump, the freshman, in to get a little more size out there for Rob Hubbard's team. Baseline inbound to Harvey. Move it up top to Gargis. Back to Magester off a screen. 3 short. And the rebound collected by Brooklyn Ramsey. Blue Devils get a much-needed stop.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, you said it. Danger time here for Sharpsville. You need a hoop.
Kenlin Masters into the lane. Runner up with the right hand off the backboard. No good. Rebound Sump back to Masters. Jumper. That one's long. And Tori Harvey the rebound. Harvey outlet down court for Magestro. Makes the catch behind Ramsey. Layup is good. Bella Magestro with 6.
Yeah. Magestro and Harvey have done that a couple of times. They're like, two college kids that come back over Christmas break just playing basketball there.
32-19, 5:38 to go third quarter. David Masters in trouble. Ball knocked away. She's knocked to the deck. Grabbed by Harvey. Harvey across the lane for Gargis on the block. Kicks it out to Joseph. Joseph 3 on the way. No good. Rebound batted around. Grabbed by Moss. Can't get it to go. Loose underneath. Moss again, and she's fouled. Tori Harvey kept it alive underneath. Got it to Moss, and ultimately results in free throws. Foul on Sump. Her third, team second.
Yeah. Kennedy has done such a good job just kind of, sort of yucking the game up, as they say, with their defense.
Wouldn't it be mucking it up?
Mucking it up, yeah, that's better, yeah.
Yucking it is what we do off air.
Right, yeah, mucking it up, yes.
No laughing matter. Moss hits the first one.
Yeah, but they've done a great job with that, and now they're just kind of finishing in transition.
Second free throw good for Moss as well. She's 2 for 2. 4 points tonight for Moss. Now 5 of 10 at the line here in her rookie season. 34-19, 5:18 to go third quarter. Kenlin Masters in the backcourt. Masters over the timeline. Doubled. Masters in trouble. Knocked away by Harvey, but it goes to Dava Masters. Masters up with the right hand, and Joseph fouled her, and that'll be number 4 on Mia Joseph. Joseph's 4th, and Sharpsville a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped.
Yeah, just a really good aggressive drive there by Dava Masters. Not a whole lot of contact, certainly for Joseph, but still enough to merit the foul.
Line to the right for Dava Masters. First one is up and in. Her first point of the evening. First point of the second half for Sharpsville. Masters is now 4 of 8 at the line on the season. Joseph out, Scullin back in.
Much needed.
Second one on the way, and it will rattle around and drop in as well. Masters goes 2 for 2. Blue Devils are 8 for 8 at the line tonight as a team, and it's 34-21 Kennedy. Now full court pressure and timeout Kennedy. Head coach Justin Magestro will use his second 30-second timeout. Comes with 5:01 to go third quarter. 34-21, the lead for Kennedy. Back after this 30-second timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Kennedy basketball coming out of the timeout. Harvey gets the entry inside to Moss, the high-low, and it's a layup against the press. Eternity Moss with 6.
Yeah, great pass in there and a really good finish by Moss.
36-21, lead back to 15. High post, Danilovic with it, near block for Sump. Sump puts it up and in. Madison Sump's first points of the night.
That's how you do it, right? Hit middle, hit opposite.
36-23. Harvey in the backcourt, ripped it away from Ramsey. Outlet down court for Scullin, who pumps across the lane. Finds Moss. The reversal back to Harvey. Now left side Magestro. Bella Magestro with 4:21 to go in the third quarter. Baseline drive for Magestro. Move it back up top. 3. Gargis. That one's off the back of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Magestro to Harvey on the right side. Tori Harvey. 3. No. Scullin trying to save the rebound. Cannot. Got her hands on it, but couldn't keep it in play. It goes back to Sharpsville.
Yeah, that was just good, solid defense there by Sharpsville. They needed that stop.
1-2-2 now from Kennedy.
Yeah, they've mixed that up.
Kenlin Masters finds Danilovic's right wing. Danilovic driving towards the hoop, and she is tied up. Scullin forced the tie-up, and Kennedy has the possession arrow. Tierney Scullin, good minutes off the bench tonight.
No doubt. No, she's been terrific.
Inbound to Harvey in the backcourt, back to Magestro. Now Magestro leads the break 3-on-2. Magestro no-look pass to Moss, across the lane to Scullin, who fumbled it and then walked with the basketball. An extra pass, perhaps?
Extra pass, yeah, no question. That should have been the shot right there. You like the unselfishness, but yeah, you got to take good shots.
Goes back to Sharpsville. 36-23, Kennedy leads, 3:35 to go, third quarter. This Region 1 girls matchup. Danilovic steps through a double team and gets fouled. Gargis and Scullin were both there, and they may get Gargis. Now they get Scullin with the reach in from the other side. Her second, team second at 3:33 of the third quarter. Shot put up by Ramsey, near corner 3, no good. Harvey the rebound for Kennedy. Harvey down the lane, drives with the left hand up and good. Tori Harvey, she hit the gas and gets her first points of the second half.
Hit the gas, a little no-look move, and then great footwork to get that layup.
38-23. Kenlin Masters drives in, runner with the right hand off the back of the rim, no. And Gargis digs out the rebound for Kennedy. With 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Move it up top for Gargis. 3, up, off the mark, doesn't go. Masters the rebound, that's Kenlin Masters for Sharpsville. Masters into the lane, Masters driving in, and it slipped out of her hands, went out of bounds, and Kennedy will regain possession with 2:52 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, good footwork there. Again, Eternity Moss making good things happen. Just kind of stepped in there and forced that turnover.
Harvey gets to Magestro and a foul. Kenlin Masters. A reach in the backcourt. Her first foul, team third in the third period.
Yeah, maybe saved a layup, though, the foul. I mean, she wasn't trying to foul her, but by fouling there, she might have saved a layup.
1-2-2 half-court trap. Gargis past midcourt with it to Magestro. Working near corner to Harvey. Harvey, a 25-footer. That scoots across the back of the rim. Moss the rebound, and then tied up far side by Brooklyn Ramsey. This time the arrow belongs to Sharpsville at the 2:34 mark of the third quarter.
Yeah.
So we'll be Sharpsville ball moving left to right in the home whites, blue numbers and letters, blue trim. Kennedy burgundy jerseys, white numerals and letters, gold and white trim. Ramsey left side, 3 good. A long 3 for Brooklyn Ramsey, her third 3 of the night. That cuts the lead to 38-26, and Sharpsville will take a full timeout. We'll take the timeout as well with 2:25 to go, third quarter. 38-26, Kennedy leading on Sports Radio 96.7.
When seconds count, it's good to know that Sharon Regional Health System offers comprehensive heart care right in your backyard. As an approved PCI program, we offer round-the-clock STEMI and heart attack care, and our skilled cardiology team is on standby to offer the highest level of care available in the region. The best part is you can remain close to home when you need it most. Learn more about advanced cardiac care at SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Sump, Dava Masters, Kenlin Masters, Ramsey and Danilovic, the 5 for Sharpsville coming out of the timeout. Each team with 3 timeouts left. It'll be Kennedy ball when we resume action. Kennedy leading Sharpsville 38-26. Magestro, Harvey, Gargis, Scullin, and Moss, the quintet for Kennedy. And will be Magestro to inbound on the baseline in the backcourt.
And they just been kind of hitting, and then Majestro's been V-cutting.
Harvey into the forecourt. Now Magestro between the circles. Is still in the defense, Chris?
Still in it, yep. Absolutely.
Now Magestro back to midcourt, cross court near side to Gargis. Gargis around Kenlyn Masters, picks up her dribble and is fouled. Masters a little bit too aggressive. That'll be Kenlyn Masters' second, team fourth. Kennedy in the bonus for the remaining 2:06 of quarter number 3. Harvey to inbound at the hash mark on the near side. Up top to Magestro off a double screen. Magestro right of the lane, works it down low for Moss, who puts it up and is fouled. She fumbled it for a moment, but collected it and draws a trip to the line. Foul goes on Madison Sump. That is number 4 on the Sharpsville freshman Sump, team 5th.
Yeah, nice drive there by Bella Magestro, and then kind of the inside hand pass to get it over there to Moss. And, yeah, she fumbled it a little bit, but gathered it and went and got fouled.
And then hits the first of 2 free throws. Moss with 5 in the quarter, 7 for the game, and it's 39-26. And make it 40-26 as Moss heating up in the third quarter. She has 8 for the game, 6 coming in the third.
They've been great from the foul line.
Right side, Danilovic, a long 2, no good. Rebound, Hannah Dorfey, who checked in for Sump battling, and Moss knocked it away. Magestro right sideline. Magestro will be fouled on her way to the hoop. It is a floor foul, but Sharpsville's over the limit. Blue Devils will put Sharpsville on the line, or put Kennedy on the line, excuse me. The foul is on Brooklyn Ramsey, her second, but it is bonus time for Bella Magestro.
Yeah, Magestro just kind of had Ramsey on her hip, and Ramsey was either going to let her get to the rim or was going to foul her on the floor, and chose the latter, but yeah, they still going to get to go to the line because of the they are over the limit.
Magestro hits the first one. Kennedy as a team is 11 of 13 at the line tonight. Sharpsville's 8 of 8.
It's been unbelievable. Yeah, I was just trying to, I didn't want to say they've been perfect, but it seems like both teams have been.
Magestro, she's perfect there. She goes 2 for 2. 8 for Magestro. 2 field goals and 4 for 4 at the line. 42-26. Over the timeline, Dava Masters. It's knocked out of bounds by Magestro near side in front of the Sharpsville bench as the Blue Devils go left to right in the second half towards section 10 here. The student section, they are out tonight.
Yeah.
Taking in this Region 1 game. Pass from Ramsey to Kenlyn Masters far side, off her leg out of bounds, and Karam's into the front row, and Kennedy forcing another turnover. And Kennedy defense, it's just kind of been a cumulative effect.
It really is, right. It's you know, like it's kind of just in their head a little bit, you know.
Moss right of the lane, driving to the hoop, and she walked to the ball. Needed a dribble, did not put it down, and Blue Devils get it back. 42-26. This next 90 seconds really seems critical for Sharpsville.
It really does, yeah, there's no doubt.
Kenlyn Masters over the timeline, into the lane, up with the right hand. It is blocked out of bounds by Eternity Moss, and it will stay.
Yeah, and
Blue Devil ball.
You said about the Kennedy defense, you know, and I mentioned kind of being in there. How much of that is Tori Harvey playing up top in that?
Dorfey tied up on the near side by Scullin. Kennedy will get it back on the turnover. Scullin forcing the turnover. It will be Kennedy ball with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. 42-26 the lead, largest lead of the night for the Golden Eagles. Gargis doubled at midcourt, however, Danilovic the steal. Ellie Danilovic will go all the way. Righty layup is good. Danilovic, first points in the second half. She has 12.
Yeah, they need to have Magestro bring that up there. I know they're trying to get the ball to her inside.
42-28, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Magestro at the bottom of the foul circle. Over to Gargis. Now Gargis left side in trouble. Timeout Kennedy. Yeah, Blue Devils will take a timeout. Or excuse me, Kennedy takes a timeout, full timeout with 49 and 6/10 seconds to go in the third. We'll keep it right here.
Okay.
Reminder, after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. And then we'll have NFL football, big game in the Western Division of the National Football Conference. The LA Rams in Seattle taking on the Seahawks. Both teams are 11-3. And just to let everybody know, we will have a shorter post game here on the radio over the air so that we don't miss too much of the football game. We'll have a little bit of a longer post game on the Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook page. Don't forget, tomorrow night here on the radio, we'll have boys action. The Wilmington boys at West Middlesex. Bob Greenberg and I will be on air at 7 o'clock, 7:30 tip. Those two teams have been putting up a lot of points this year.
Oh, how about that? Yeah, guys scoring over 40, and so that certainly could be interesting, an interesting offensive explosion.
West Middlesex, nice win at Greenville the other night. Wilmington, 78-76 win over Pittsburgh Perry. Tuesday night, Freddie Zettner scored 43.
Yeah.
They needed every bit of them.
Yeah.
Here it's 42-28 Kennedy. 43 seconds to go, clock rolling, third quarter. Magestro, lob back into the midcourt circle for Harvey, works it down low, tipped away by David Masters, saved it. They get inside for Eternity Moss across the lane to Gargas. Her shot blocked by Danilovics, and it will stay Kennedy ball. Two Sharpsville players had a chance to grab it. They both watched it go out of bounds, and that will not please head coach Rob Hubbard.
No, that'll make watching films a little unfun probably.
Magestro near corner with it. 25 seconds to go in the third. Magestro pick and roll inside for Moss. Moss puts it up off the rim, and Dorfy grabs the rebound, but her outlet is off the mark. However, it trickles out to Ramsey, and Blue Devils have it. 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kenlin Masters, near block, turnaround shot. It's deflected by Moss, and a collision in the battle for the basketball. Bella Magestro was blasted inadvertently by Hannah Dorfy. Going for the ball.
Yeah.
She crashed right into Magestro, who will collect herself and go shoot two free throws. Dorfy the foul, her first.
Yeah, Dorfy just kind of going after the ball, but there was all kinds of humanity in there, and just kind of ran right through Bella Magestro.
Magestro will shoot two. The officials got together, maybe give her a chance to collect herself here.
Yes.
4.5 seconds to go, third quarter. Magestro, 8 points tonight, 4 at the line. And long on that one. Remains 42-28. Second one on the way. And it doesn't go. Rebound grab by Dorfy. 3 seconds to go. Masters at midcourt. David Masters lets it fly off the backboard. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles looking to get to 5-0 overall. They're 8 minutes away from that. It is 42-28 Kennedy. Chris and I will be back with the fourth quarter on Sports Radio 96.7.
Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Sharpsville ball to start the fourth quarter. 42-28 Kennedy the lead. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight here at Sharpsville's Red Johnston Gymnasium. Kenlin Masters will be called for the travel. She tried to step through a double team, but Kennedy forcing the turnover 8 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just kind of a little bit of foot movement there right before she stepped through it. There was some contact, but the travel was first. Coach Hubbard doesn't agree, but.
Down low for Mia Joseph, who lost the handle, but Dorfy could not grab it, and it will stay Blue Devil basketball. Joseph back out to start the fourth quarter. She has 4 fouls tonight.
Yeah, she's had a frustrating night.
Inside, Harvey puts it up, and in a foul. Got the feed from Bella Magestro. Harvey on the set play. We'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Just that little screen, the screener, right? You bring the opposite girl across to set the screen for the person who screened up. And Harvey making that sharp cut. Bella Magestro, the great no-look pass from out of bounds.
free throw up and no good. The rebound grabbed by Danilovic. It's 44-28, 7:40 to go in the ball game. The foul was on Ramsey, her third. Dorfy into the paint, looking to throw it far side for Ramsey. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Kennedy ball with 7.5 minutes to go.
She probably should have just kind of powered it up and see if she could draw a foul, but last second decided to throw the pass.
Magestro over the timeline with it. Magestro no look pass to Joseph. Joseph is called for the double dribble, picked it up and put it back down. Now I think she's going to get the hook. Tierney Skellen sent back in by head coach Justin Magestro with 7:23 to go. Dorfy out for Sharpsville.
The good news is if you're in trouble for not shooting it, that means your coach wants you to shoot it.
A travel call to midcourt as Aumann pivoted again.
Yeah.
The ball goes right back. So we had a double dribble and a turnover in short order.
Right.
7:19 to go.
Yeah, both unforced turnovers.
Joseph in, Scullen out for Kennedy. 44-28 the lead for the Golden Eagles. As they work right to left. Joseph right corner. Three by the lefty on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Harvey skies for it, pulls it down.
Yeah.
Gets it back out to Magestro. Magestro here to the high post. Moss, turnaround jumper. Might have been deflected. It's off the mark. Rebound, David Masters for Sharpsville. Masters right of the lane around Gargas, and a foul will be called. David Masters will go back to the line. She made 2 free throws in the third quarter. Fouls on Gargas, her third, team first. And David Masters shooting 2.
Yeah, good work by Masters, kind of getting over there and going off of like that 2-foot jump hop to make sure that she got the foul call.
First free throw, no good for Masters. Masters, 5'3" senior, scored 5 against Wilmington Monday night. And she has 3 tonight as that one drops in, 3 of 4 at the line. Cuts the lead to 44-29 with 6:50 to go, fourth quarter. Pass intercepted, a steal by Masters. David Masters into the lane, blocked by Magestro. Magestro the rebound. Magestro dribbling through traffic. 1-on-2. Magestro pivots into the paint, strong with the left hand up and good. Bella Magestro coast to coast.
Yeah, you tell she had it in her mind right then. She was going to go coast to coast, and she did it.
46-29, 6:24 to go. Entry inside, and it's grabbed by Kennedy, but a travel a little bit too quick coming out of the pack, so it will be Sharpsville ball after the quick exchange of turnovers.
Yeah, well, Ramsey had a shot to knock a chance to knock that down, barely missed, but then, rebound and then the turnover right back.
Danilovic into Masters. That's Kenlin Masters, and now David Masters on the near right side. Right corner off the hands of Ramsey and out of bounds. There's Tori Harvey there again defensively.
She's so good defensively, right. They've just cranked it up and exposed kind of Sharpsville offensively.
Right corner, Moss with it. Eternity Moss, 3 long, no good. Rebound on the near side, grabbed by Kenlin Masters. She'll lead the break. Masters across the lane, but Moss recovers defensively, gets the steal. And now timeout Kennedy. It'll be a full timeout with 5:59 to go in the ball game. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
When I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next, I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Back here at Sharpsville, Kennedy taking the timeout. Golden Eagles have 1 left. They do have a 46-29 lead with 5:59 to go. Ryan Briggs and Chris Burtch here. Chris, you had a point you wanted to make.
Yeah, definitely. Eternity Moss. So she gets the ball down there in the corner, takes a quick 3, probably that Coach Magestro didn't want her to take, and then she hustles all the way back from the opposite corner to the near side block here and is able to force that turnover, get the ball out to Magestro. Then Coach Magestro can call the timeout, set the play he wants. Big-time hustle play, a winning play by Eternity Moss after a missed shot.
1-2-2 from Sharpsville. Bella Magestro in the backcourt. Finds Gargas on the midcourt logo. She works it down low. Moss is open. Layup is good for Eternity Moss.
Yeah, there you go. That's a karmic basket right there.
Eternity Moss makes it 48-29. Moss in double figures with 10. Joseph's come out of there with it for Kennedy. 48-29, 5:30 to go in the ball game. Moss with 8 of her 10 in the second half. Entry for Gargas in the high post, batted away by Ramsey, and here comes Sharpsville after the takeaway. Kenlin Ramsey into the lane, up over Magestro with the right hand, doesn't go. Rebound collected by Moss. She'll get tied up by Kenlin Masters, who stumbles, hits the deck. The arrow belongs to the Golden Eagles. Dorfy back in, Aumann out at 5:16 of the fourth quarter for Kennedy.
Great hustle by Ramsey. Yeah, great hustle by Ramsey there to force that turnover, but Sharpsville not able to capitalize with points.
Magestro working against the 1-2-2, finds Harvey. Harvey, left-hand dribble, gets around the double team, throws it in the middle of the floor. Magestro pulls it in. Magestro, right wing, working towards the right corner, guarded by Ramsey. Out to Harvey at the volleyball line, now into the paint for Gargas. Turnaround jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Moss kicks it out to Joseph. Lob on the backside for Magestro. She can't handle it, and then a foul will be called as Magestro whacked Dorfy.
Oh, okay.
That'll be Majestro's second.
Was it?
Team's second. She might have got her pound of flesh for the Dorfy foul earlier.
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah.
I think they're even. Like in hockey, they've evened it up.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
4:45 to go. And then a travel. Harvey forcing the travel as Kenlin Masters lost her balance. Harvey tied her up, and then Masters hit the deck. Rob Hubbard wanted a foul call, but Steven Cyril said the travel was first.
Travel was first. Yeah, you could read his lips there. He said, "Yeah, it was foul, but she traveled first."
4:40 to go. 48-29 Kennedy. Gargas right of the foul circle, working left block intercepted, looking for Joseph, stolen by Kenlin Masters. Masters, runner right of the lane off glass rim, no good. Harvey with a defensive rebound for Kennedy. Outlet down court to Magestro with a left hand. That's her offhand.
Come on.
Harvey into the high post to Gargas. Back to Harvey. Skip down low for Joseph, who is able to tip it over to Moss. Moss high off the glass and good. Joseph kept it alive, and Eternity Moss with a dozen.
Yeah, great hustle play by Joseph.
50-29, 4 minutes to go. Joseph knocks it out of bounds far side. It will stay Sharpsville ball. So Gargas with 14 tonight. Harvey's in double figures with 11. Magestro with 10, and then Moss 11.
Yeah, that's not bad, right? That's
sideline inbound far side. Aumann finds Danilovics right of the lane jumper good for Ellie Danilovics. Speaking of double figures, she has 14.
Yeah, needed that one. See if they can't make a little run here.
50-31, 3:48 to go. Harvey into the high post for Gargas. Back to Magestro as Golden Eagles zip the ball around that triangle.
Triangle, yep.
It's not exactly a triangle delay, but same effect, right?
Same effect, exactly. And no screens, that's the difference.
Joseph left corner into the high post for Gargas. Kicks it back to Magestro. Back to Harvey for Gargas.
Wow.
Dug out of there by Sophia Gargas. Harvey whips it inside on the left block. Joseph up and good with the left hand. Mia Joseph, her first points of the night.
How about the hustle by Gargas there to get that ball back?
52-31 with 3:10 to go. Three put up by Danilovics, no good. Dorfy near corner with the rebound. And then Dorfy called for the travel in the near corner with 3:07 to go.
Yeah.
Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Deva Masters in, Kenlin Masters out at the 3:07 mark. Pass intercepted at midcourt. Harvey tried to get it to Gargas, grabbed by Ramsey. Ramsey's layup swatted out of bounds by Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey's really put some of her athletic skills on display here. Great basketball skills too, but she's doing some things that you can't teach.
Ramsey inside for Danilovics, and she's fouled inside. Will they get Moss from the backside or Harvey from the front side? They get Moss.
Yeah.
That is the second on Eternity Moss. Team third, and Ellie Danilovics to shoot 2.
Yeah, Harvey thought it was on her, but yeah, there's no doubt Moss whacked her from behind.
First one up and short. That is the first miss of the night, or second miss of the night for Sharpsville. Blue Devils are now 9 of 11 at the line. Danilovics with 3 minutes to go. Good on that one. 15 for the sophomore. 52-32. Gargas, right of the lane, finds Joseph. Joseph zips it back to Harvey. Left side Magestro against the, is it a 1-2-2 half-court trap?
1-2-2 half-court trap, you got it.
Magestro along the near sideline. Up top for Gargas. Gargas works it down low. Moss is open. Layup is going to fall off the rim. I don't know how it didn't go down.
I don't either.
It did everything but go in. It went out of bounds off a Sharpsville player, though.
How about Gargas in the middle there? They've just planted her in the middle. She's open every time and is making the right read just about every time.
She will inbound on the baseline, gets it out to Moss. A foul will be called and may go on Jalen Smith, who just checked in for Sharpsville, and indeed it is on the freshman Jalen Smith. Her first, team second, with 2:35 to go in this one. Kennedy will inbound on the far side with Magestro setting it in, top of the key extended far side. Into the corner for Joseph and back to Magestro. 2:30 to go in this one. Joseph to Gargas. Threw a changeup out to Magestro, but the Golden Eagles keep it. Into the high post, Gargas with the ball fake. Far block for Joseph, but it's intercepted as Kendall Almond jumped into the passing lane and comes up with a steal. Foul on Kennedy. It is on Sophia Gargas, her fourth, team fourth. One of the few demerits on Sophia Gargas' ledger tonight.
Yeah, especially in playing in that spot in the middle against that press. She's been terrific there.
1-2-2 from Kennedy. Harvey a steal. Harvey across the lane, up with the left hand, and good. Hung on the rim and dropped in.
Ow.
Harvey the steal and the score to put an exclamation point on this one.
She is something else.
54-32. Runner right of the lane, good for Ellie Danilovics. Danilovics, very solid night for her tonight.
Yeah.
54-34 as we've turned under 2 minutes to go in this one. Magestro left corner to Moss. Back to Magestro. Gargas, right of the lane to Joseph, down low for Moss. She'll put it up and in. Eternity Moss, big second half for the freshman.
Yeah, they're just reversing it, getting in the middle, going opposite, making layups.
56-34. Almond on the far side, tied up by Tori Harvey. Go to the arrow, and it will stay Sharpsville. No, whose ball is it? It is Sharpsville ball.
Sharpsville ball, yep.
Didn't think the arrow had let me down.
No.
Smith far side into Danilovics on the block, puts it up. It is short. Fair amount of contact there.
Yeah.
I think Rob Hubbard would agree, but Kennedy with the defensive rebound. 1:16 to go. Golden Eagles are going to go to 5-0 overall and 3-0 in the league. High post for Gargas, intercepted from the backside by Deva Masters. Masters will push it ahead. Right side for Danilovics. Danilovics into the paint, up over Moss, blocked by Moss. Rebound Gargas, but her outlet hit the back of the noggin of Mia Joseph and goes out of bounds with 59 seconds to go. So it will stay Sharpsville ball. Deva Masters with it. Masters drives left of the lane, and her shot blocked out of bounds by Harvey.
Oh, boy.
And now Tori Harvey came up lame on the right leg, and fortunately, it's just a cramp.
Okay. Yeah, she had that earlier, too. She had that cramp earlier, too.
So that's painful for the moment, but
yeah.
And now it's like Drew Magestro coming out and working on the right leg, the right calf of Tori Joseph. Tori Harvey, excuse me.
Harvey, yeah.
Tori Harvey tonight, 13 points, but if she hadn't scored a single point, her presence would have been more than felt.
She was unbelievable on defense.
53 and a half seconds to go, and she will be a spectator for the remainder of this one.
Yeah, she can barely walk, but she's laughing. So yeah, that's a cramp.
Scullin back in. Masters to inbound. Masters to Danilovics. Danilovics cut off by Magestro. Out to Deva Masters with 47 seconds to go. Ramsey on the right side. 3 from Ramsey, no good. Rebound collected by Mia Joseph for Kennedy. We're down to 38 seconds to go in this one. The Golden Eagles going to stay undefeated. Gargas in the forecourt, batted away. Danilovics the steal. Over to Deva Masters. Masters into the lane up on the right hand. Glass rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Kennedy. Doug Nashtalk with a nice catch on the baseline in section 10.
Yeah.
Just out of our camera view.
Hey, get him a quarter. Get him a quarter in the scorebook.
Left side, Danilovics with it. 17 seconds to go. Crossover dribble to the block down low, looking for Jalen Smith. Intercepted by Sophia Gargas. Who else tonight for Kennedy?
Boy, she's been great. Yep.
And now Magestro will dribble it out. Down to 6 seconds to go. And Kennedy Catholic will come to Sharpsville and earn a 56-34 victory. Kennedy gets the win. Chris and I will come back with the recap and our post-game awards on Sports Radio 96.7.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank is experienced when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Looking for a career where your hard work is appreciated? Join Extreme Machine and Fab in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Since 1995, Extreme Machine and Fab has become one of the biggest and most trusted premier full-service machine shops, servicing customers worldwide in the steel industry, Department of Defense, and nuclear power industry, to name just a few. From small components to 75-ton projects, their machining, fabrication, and engineering teams do it all. Extreme Machine and Fab offers competitive wages and competitive benefits. Apply today at extrememachinefab.com. Join the EMF team. Innovate, grow, succeed.
Imagine a bathroom that's not just a room, but a sanctuary. At Warner's Homes and Improvements, they believe in taking the time to get it right. That's why they are proud to introduce their bathroom installation service, where done in a day is a thing of the past. Experience the difference of a bathroom designed for you, not the clock. Visit Warner's Homes and Improvements on Route 19 in Mercer or at warnerconstruction.com. Warner's Homes and Improvements, where your bathroom is our masterpiece. Don't rush perfection.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here at Sharpsville's Red Johnston Gymnasium tonight. Kennedy pulls away from Sharpsville, a 56-34 victory. Golden Eagles go to 5-0 overall, 3-0 in league play. Sharpsville drops to 5-2 overall, 1-2 in the conference. Ryan Briggs, Chris Burtch with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio. Chris, obviously in the pregame we talked, well, can Kennedy, can they get some other offense besides Magestro and Harvey? The answer, a resounding yes tonight.
A resounding yes, right? Again, just a great night for Sophia Gargas. She was terrific. Eternity Moss, the freshman post player, she was terrific. Got some really good play from Maya Joseph and Tierney Scullin. And, really the four of them, kind of the four-headed monster, was able to just make plays, while Sharpsville really put all of their efforts into Harvey and Magestro, who you could make the case, Harvey and Majestro's, sort of the best they played tonight, or where they made their biggest difference was on defense, right? I mean, they both obviously scored some, but they were awesome on defense. And then the other 4 that play of those top 6 stepped up, made plays, and really won the game for Kennedy tonight.
Kennedy putting 4 players in double figures tonight, led by Sophia Gargaz with 14, a career high. She came in with 9 points on the season.
That's great.
14 tonight, a 2, 4 threes for 14 points. Eternity Moss, 12 of her 14 points in the second half. 5 field goals, 4 of 4 at the line. She had 14. Tori Harvey with 13 tonight. 5 field goals, 3 of 5 at the line for 13. Bella Magistro, 3 twos, 4 of 6 at the line. She had 10. Tierney Scullin certainly gave Kennedy a lot of good minutes tonight off the bench.
Yeah.
Scullin, 1 field goal, 1 of 2 at the line for 3 points. And Mia Joseph, a basket for 2. For Kennedy, 16 twos, 4 threes, 12 of 17 at the line, 56 points. For Sharpsville tonight, Ellie Danilovic leading the way with a game-high 17 points, 5 field goals, 7 of 8 at the line. She had 17, and for her, that is a season high.
Yeah, she's got a chance to be something special.
17 for her. Brooklyn Ramsey, 3 threes for 9 points tonight. Kenlyn Masters, a 3 for 3 points. Dava Masters, 3 of 4 at the line for 3. Madison Sump, a basket for 2. Kendall Aumann started, did not score. Jalen Smith and Hannah Dorfey played, did not score. For Sharpsville, 6 twos, 4 threes, 10 of 12 at the line, 34 points. Sharpsville jumped out to an 8-2 lead, but Kennedy closed the first quarter on a 10-0 run. Golden Eagles led 12-8 after one. It was 25-19 at the half, but then Kennedy able to open it up in the second half, a 31-15 edge overall over the final 16 minutes, as it was 42-28 after 3 and 56-34 your final tonight. So Kennedy goes to 5-0 overall, 3-0 in the league. Sharpsville 5-2 overall, 1-2 in conference play.
Yeah, great recap as always, Professor Briggs. And yeah, it was just a game where Kennedy sort of needed to flip the script and make something happen, as they just kind of were looking befuddled when it was 8-2. And how they got it going was they just sort of kind of let Tori Harvey loose on the defensive end, and certainly Bella Magistro making a big difference. And then the girls that were not being guarded in that triangle and 2 stepped up, made shots, and Kennedy just kind of slowly but surely got the separation and get this 22-point win in a game that, remember, like you said, they were up 8. Sharpsville was up 8-2 in.
And you mentioned slowly but surely. There wasn't really just one moment where there was a giant run. It was
right.
It was kind of just a gradual over the final, really 27 minutes of this.
Yeah, the 10-0 run to make it go from 8-2 to 12-8 was probably the biggest single run that Kennedy had. But then, after that, it was just sort of slowly but surely, and was done by defense, was done by hard work. And just a really good team win for Kennedy.
Time now for our post-game awards, and we'll start off with the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel right here in Sharpsville. Open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Tonight we recognize Kennedy senior Tierney Scullin. 3 points tonight off the bench, but her contribution so much more than just the points. She's certainly what you want in a sixth player coming off the bench.
Right, exactly. She hit that big shot at the end of the second quarter. She, played a really good defense, and then at the end of the game when Kennedy was playing keep away, she always seemed to make the right read, dove on the floor, got a couple of loose balls. Terrific effort for exactly what you want out of your six-man.
Tonight's Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game is Kennedy senior Tierney Scullin. She'll now be entered into our Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year competition. And at the end of the season, we will recognize one of our subs of the game as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the year. So congratulations to Kennedy's Tierney Scullin, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. And now for our Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. Tonight, certainly no shortage of candidates, but tonight we go with Kennedy Jr. Sophia Gargaz. Career high 14 points tonight, and she was fabulous to say the least. Hit some big shots early. In the fourth quarter, her work in the high post in that delay.
Yeah.
What an outing tonight for the junior.
Yeah, no question. And, here's the thing. When Sharpsville came out in that triangle in 2, the first, several shots that she took, she didn't make, but she had the confidence, to kind of keep on shooting, and then she got really hot and knocked down a few shots, and that's really when Kennedy made the separation. And then, like you and I talked about in that entire fourth quarter, that her playing there in the middle of that triangle, making the right read, and just kind of killing the clock in the fourth quarter. What a great effort for Sophia Gargas.
She is tonight's Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. Like all of our Reinhardt's Players of the Game, she has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundry Man in Hermitage. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Sophia Gargas. And at the end of the academic year, we will recognize one of our local student athletes as the Reinhardt's Insurance Student Athlete Scholarship recipient. You can go to sportsradio967.com for more information. Congratulations to Kennedy Jr. Sophia Gargas. She is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, and our post-game awards, as always, are powered by Landmark Information Services. Kennedy a winner tonight, 56-34. Chris, any final thoughts?
No, just again, another great night covering these Region 1 girls teams. But tonight, Kennedy just did a whole lot of right things, and a lot of the role players stepping up and playing great, and the two stars certainly did enough for Kennedy to get a big-time win on the road.
Golden Eagles will be at West Middlesex Monday. Sharpsville returns to action after Christmas as they'll take on Greenville and Sharon 29th and 30th in holiday tournament action. I want to thank the folks here at Sharpsville, led by Athletic Director Madeline Hoffman. She and the great staff here, the maintenance staff here, Noah and Susie beforehand, thanks to them as well. Back in the studio, Aaron Biro producing our game and doing an outstanding job as always. Thank you very much to Aaron for his efforts. Thanks to our sports director and sales manager, Bob Greenberg, for all of his efforts. Bob will be joining me tomorrow night. We'll be at West Middlesex, Wilmington at West Middlesex boys action here on the radio, starting at 7 o'clock, tip scheduled for 7:30. For Chris Burtch, this is Ryan Briggs saying good night from Sharpsville High School. Kennedy wins 56-34. Rams and Seahawks coming up next on Sports Radio 96.7. Thanks for listening and have a great night, everybody.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundry Man, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.